I bet you didn't know some animals are the ultimate freeloaders, catching rides without even asking. Imagine if instead of walking, you just hitched a ride on a stranger's body and let them take you everywhere. Food, shelter, even across continents. Talk about a free ride. Welcome to the wild and wacky world of biological hitchhikers. From tiny mites catching a lift on dung beetles to parasitic worms that turn snails into zombie chauffeurs, the natural world is full of creatures who've perfected the art of the free ride. Here are the top 10 animals that hitchhike on other species. And some of these are seriously wild. Number 10. Dung beetle surfers. I bet you didn't know that mites are tiny but tenacious hitchhikers of the insect world. Picture, if you will, a dung beetle, rolling its prized ball of dung across the savanna. It's a Herculean effort, but our beetle is not alone. Clinging to its legs, its shell, even its antennae, are dozens, sometimes hundreds of tiny mites. These aren't just passive passengers. They're hitching a ride to the next dung pile, a veritable feast for a mite. Why walk when you can ride? These mites have turned the humble dung beetle into their own personal all-you-can-eat buffet bus. Talk about a first-class ticket to Flavortown. Number 9. Pea crabs in mussel mansions. What's something people don't know about pea crabs? Now let's dive beneath the waves to meet the pea crab. Small, soft-bodied, and the ultimate shelter seekers. These tiny crustaceans have taken the concept of roomies to a whole new level. Instead of finding their own digs, they seek out bivalves, mussels, oysters, clams, and quite literally shelter in place. Not just beside them, mind you, but inside their shells, snug as a bug in a rug. Here, the pea crab enjoys a life of luxury, living in a 5-star mussel hotel. The host mussel, busy filtering water for food, unwittingly provides a constant buffet for the crab. It's a life of ease, protection, and even procreation, all within the cozy confines of another creature's home. Number 8. Shrimp in sea cucumber saloons. Everybody is looking for a cozy hideaway. Our next stop is the bustling seabed, where we meet the unassuming sea cucumber. These slow-moving, sausage-shaped critters might seem like unlikely hosts, but there's a whole lot of action happening in their, well, let's call it their backdoor lounge. Pearlfish, slender and almost see-through, have a rather quirky living arrangement. They seek out sea cucumbers, and when the coast is clear, they make a tail-first dive into the cucumber's VIP entrance. Yes, you heard that right. The sea cucumber's rear end serves as a cozy hideaway, a place to dodge predators, and even a snack bar, as some pearlfish are known to nibble on their host's insides. It's a tight and somewhat cheeky arrangement, but in the game of survival, any port in a storm will do. Number 7. Barnacles on whale highways. You need to hear this if you're a fan of marine life. Let's dive into the open ocean where the giants love to roam. Whales, the majestic cruisers of the sea, often carry some extra passengers, not scars, but barnacles. These crustaceans, snug in their hard calcareous shells, latch onto whales, catching a free ride across the globe. The whale, blissfully unaware of its hitchhikers, offers a stable platform and a constant flow of water, perfect for barnacle buffets. It's a one-sided relationship, sure, but it showcases the cleverness of nature's freeloaders. Number 6. Spiderlings on the wind. Am I the only one that didn't know baby spiders can fly? From the ocean depths, we rise to the world above, where even the air currents can become highways for our tiny travelers. Baby spiders, freshly hatched and ready to explore, often use a nifty trick called ballooning. They release silk threads into the wind, catching the breeze and floating away like tiny arachnid astronauts. It's a daring move, but one that can take them to new and exciting places. Sometimes though, these little adventurers land on unexpected rides, other insects. A beetle, for example, might suddenly find itself with a tiny hitchhiker, clinging on for dear life. It's an unplanned detour for both, but it shows just how resourceful these little hitchhikers can be in the wild. Number 5. Bee brood parasites. I bet you didn't know the sneaky tactics of bee brood parasites. Let's buzz into the fascinating world of insects, where trickery and freeloading are the name of the game. Meet the cuckoo bee, the ultimate buzzkill for other bees, perfecting the art of sneaky parenting. These bees, without the pollen-collecting gear of their busy relatives, have come up with a clever plan to raise their young. They sneak into the nests of other bee species using scent mimicry to blend in like a pro. Once inside, they lay their eggs, leaving their unsuspecting hosts to do the babysitting. It's a cheeky and daring move, but it shows just how far these bees will go to ensure their kids get a head start in life. Number 4. Isopods on the gills of fish. You need to hear this if you're a fish lover. Our journey takes us back beneath the waves to the realm of fish and their quirky companions, isopods. These crustaceans, often resembling tiny armadillos, have developed a taste for fishy snacks, and they've found the perfect dining spot, the gills of fish. Attaching themselves to their host's delicate gills, isopods enjoy a blood buffet, sometimes causing a bit of a mess. Some species have taken their freeloading to the next level, evolving special tools to hitch a ride on the fish's tongue, effectively becoming a tongue-in-cheek replacement. It's a quirky reminder that even in the underwater world, hitchhiking can have its own unique twists and turns. Number 3. Butterfly larvae and ant deception. I don't think people understand the cunning nature of butterfly larvae. Now let's flutter into the world of butterflies, where beauty and trickery often go wing and wing. The large blue butterfly, a species once on the brink of extinction, owes its survival to a rather clever strategy. Its caterpillars, small and vulnerable, have evolved a sneaky way to gain access to the well-guarded nests of ants. They emit pheromones that mimic those of ant larvae, effectively tricking the worker ants into giving them a lift into the colony. Once inside, the caterpillar's true colors are revealed. It transforms from a VIP guest to a very hungry predator, munching on the ant larvae. It's a tale of clever disguise and ultimate betrayal, all made possible by a well-timed hitchhike. Talk about a caterpillar con artist. Number 2. Hairworms and suicidal crickets. I don't think people understand the bizarre relationship between hairworms and suicidal crickets. Get ready, because our next tale is straight out of a sci-fi comedy. Hairworms, those sneaky little hitchhikers of the freshwater world, have a knack for mind control that would make any sci-fi villain jealous. These worms start their journey as larvae, often gobbled up by unsuspecting insects like crickets. Talk about a surprise snack. Once inside, they grow to lengths that would make any cricket say, "That's a bit much, don't you think?" But the real kicker? These worms can actually control their host's behavior. Talk about pulling the strings. As the hairworm matures, it releases chemicals that hijack the cricket's nervous system, making it seek out water and take an unplanned swim. The cricket, now a star in the hairworm's dramatic finale, meets its watery end, allowing the parasite to complete its life cycle. What a show. Number 1. The ultimate sacrifice, zombie snails. And now, for the grand finale, a tale of body snatching and zombification that will leave you both amazed and chuckling. The Leucochloridium paradoxum, a parasitic flatworm, has earned its place in the annals of nature's most bizarre hitchhikers. Its target? The unsuspecting amber snail who never saw it coming. The worm's larvae, ingested by the snail, migrate to its eye stalks, where they develop into pulsating, colorful masses resembling caterpillars. Talk about an eye-catching makeover! But the fun doesn't stop there. The worm also alters the snail's behavior, making it a real daredevil by suppressing its natural aversion to light and compelling it to climb to exposed areas, where it's more likely to be spotted by birds. The snail, now a puppet on a string, becomes a mere vehicle for the worm's transmission. A not-so-happy ending for the snail, but a testament to the quirky and manipulative power of parasites in the natural world. From the tiny to the tenacious, these 10 examples showcase the incredible diversity and sometimes amusing ingenuity of nature's hitchhikers. These creatures, often overlooked in the grand scheme of things, remind us that survival in the wild often hinges on opportunism, adaptation, and a bit of cheekiness. So, the next time you see a dung beetle rolling its treasure across the savannah, or a whale making a splash at the ocean's surface, remember the hidden world of hitchhikers, those who have mastered the art of the free ride. Nature doesn't need a ticket when it comes to transportation. From eye-popping rides to tongue-twisting hitchhikers, these animals prove that in the wild, if you want to go far, you just hitch a ride. Which one tickled your fancy? Let us know in the comments, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more of the planet's quirkiest biology, and remember to stay positive.